You know the feeling. It's 5:45 a.m., you're sick, your kids are sick, or both, and suddenly you need a full day of sub-plans. You're digging through your lesson files, trying to piece something together fast, but nothing feels ready. What if you had everything prepped in advance and could create a sub-friendly plan in just a few easy steps? Well, that's exactly what we're setting up today using ChatGPT. Hey teachers, I'm Joe, and I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to create sub-plans in minutes, because you did the smart work ahead of time. We're building a custom project in ChatGPT that stores your daily schedule, classroom behaviors, routines, tips, and all the things that are your classroom. So when life hits, you're ready. So before you get sick or need to be out, let's build your sub-plan system inside ChatGPT. Here's how to set up your project so it's always ready. So the first thing you're going to do when you get into ChatGPT is go to New Project. So let's call it, since I teach 4th grade, I'll call it 4th grade sub-plans. Create the project. So everything that you put in here, it will be referencing throughout, with anything that you ask of it. It's always going to reference that. So I always want to start with my time frame. So I always have the time slots for the day. I've got this little template that I have, and I fill this in for what, for my benefit and planning my days out. So I have this, and I'm going to drop that file. So I'll drop that file right in the prompt. So there's my plans template. Now, as I go, I can add a lot of other things. I can add my common routines, my behavior expectations, notes on what subs should and should not be teaching, any classroom quirks or go-to procedures, who my helpers of the day are. At the school I teach, each day is assigned a letter, so I can put in the calendar of the days so that I don't have to worry about what letter day is it today. I could put clear transitions and movement expectations, my students' names in there. I can put all of that in here as I'm preparing the subplan. So here's an example of one. So I've got my students know their morning routine. So right now I'm just telling ChatGPT about my classroom. So my students know their morning routine. They can complete most independent tasks on their own. I prefer subs not teach new math content, but can lead reading or science, or I could put in here social studies as well with clear instructions. Use a friendly and supportive tone in the plans. Include clear transitions between activities. Remind students to push in chairs, bring notebooks, and all the good stuff. So also, I make abbreviated plans for each day of the week. Simple, efficient, and all I need to run my day. But for a subplan, it's going to need to be a lot more detailed. And in those plans, I use a lot of acronyms. So one thing I want to tell ChatGPT is I'm going to upload abbreviated plans when needed in order to make detailed subplans. There will be acronyms that may not be clear. If you come across any that do not make sense, I want you to ask me what it means, such as TW means teacher will and SW means student will. In the subplans, I do not want acronyms used, which completely makes sense. So all I'm doing right now is I am just giving ChatGPT all the information that I need for it to be successful in order to give me good subplans back. And this could include all the things that I mentioned. It could include anything that it can be, all the things that are your class. So now, once you have your project all set up, because as you can see, our project is right here. It's under 4th grade subplans and substitute teacher plan. This is just setting it up. And anytime I want to make a new subplan, I'll come back here to subplans and I will just go into here and just start a new prompt. So I'll say, create a subplan for tomorrow, and then I can upload any information or content that would, for the subjects that I'm teaching. As you can see here, here's one of the abbreviated plans that I have ready. This was last year's plans for September 9th through the 13th. So, and I could say create a subplan for tomorrow. Now what it's going to do, it's going to look at this and look at the information that I have in my different time slots. It's going to use all the things that I've already said in this substitute teacher plan, and it will put together a clear, detailed subplan that I should be able to just make a few edits to and be set to go. So I already noticed something right here. It has pick students up from the cafeteria at 12 o'clock. In my class, the teachers stay with the students. So I will make a correction. I'll say for lunch, let the substitute teacher know that they will sit, and I'll tell them where to sit in a particular area in the cafeteria. Now I notice here it did not expand this acronym, so I'll go back into it and I'll tell them exactly what that acronym means. Finally, all I have to do is I just can copy all of this and paste it into a Word document, or I can even say, please provide the sub-plans in a Word document. That file is there. All I have to do is open it up and print it out. If you need more detail in your plans, then let ChatGPT know. If there are procedures that you forgot about, just go back into the first document and let it know. Because your time slots and routines are saved in the project, you'll never have to retype or re-explain your schedule again. And when something comes up at the last minute, you can generate the plan while you're sipping your tea with honey from your couch. So don't wait until you're exhausted or stressed. Build your ChatGPT project now so it's ready when you need it. If you want my free sub-plan, prompt template, and setup guide, drop a yes in the comments and I'll send it your way. Like this video if it helped, and make sure to subscribe for more teacher-first tools that save you time and sanity. And if there's a topic you want to see covered, lesson planning, classroom routines, parent communications, tell me in the comments. This channel is for you. Let's keep making teaching easier, one tool at a time. See you next time.